Hey everyone, it is Coach DAMO here, and today I'm sending you our live coach call recording. And today we're going to dive into the topic, right, which is going to help every single one of you. And we're going to talk about the highs and we're going to talk about the lows of training. Why? Because you're all going to experience it. I'm currently working with a lot of people right now. And if you don't know me, just a little bit about me, and this isn't to shine a light on me, like I'm the no one in this world, but I've been coaching people for over 18 years now. And over this time, I've seen the highs, the lows, I've been through the highs and lows. And when we train physically, getting ready for HYROX, hybrid training, like what are we doing? We're training humans. And as humans, right, it's human behavior to go through these emotions. So when you are feeling on top of the world, guess what? You're going to have a day where you don't. It is normal. It is human nature. And to think otherwise and to think that it's wrong to then have those lows is what we're going to talk about today, because it is all normal. Now, in the world of HYROX, right, and hybrid training, like I have not seen this more present than what I've seen it right now. And this is what we're going to talk about and explore. And why is this? Like, I've been part of CrossFit. I've been part of, gym scene. I haven't really got into bodybuilding or anything like that. But I've been in this industry for a very long time. And these issues have always been there. But what's going on right now in the HYROX space and the hybrid space is there's a lot of noise, a lot of excitement. We have the peak demographic, your 20-year-olds all the way to your 45-year-olds. We have social media. We have these tools to highlight every single Strava run we go on, every single workout we do, every single highlight is highlighted. And our behavior now is most of us are addicted to social media and in some way, shape or form. And so we are just seeing HYROX, hybrid, and especially if the algorithm gets onto you, it's going to be throwing it at you left, right, and center. So this is creating a problem for us, right? It's creating a problem that we might feel like we're not keeping up. We might feel like we're not good enough. We then will go into comparison, and I've done a podcast and we've spoke about comparison. If you haven't, check out our podcast, because I do a really great episode on comparison is the thief of joy, because it doesn't matter who you are, right? You, even if you are like literally like Tia to me, she would then, if she compares in a negative way, there is someone still out there that she could compare to. She could compare to Lauren Weeks or something like that. So for us mere mortals, and us normal people, right? They like, you're constantly just gonna, you can constantly make yourself feel like shit, right? It is true. And I guarantee if you have put your hand up at home, no one's watching, right? If that is you and you've experienced that, you'll feel that. But then there are times where we're motivated, we're inspired. This is the good side, right? The great side. Instead of just sitting on the couch, not doing much, we have a reason to get out and run. We have a reason to go train. We have communities to join. HYROX has given so much as well. It's given us a reason to stay fit and healthy and active, and hence why we're here. It's in line with our values. It's in line with what we want to do. And it's fun and it's exciting, and it's designed to help you work to a better version of yourself. So why do we have these moments where we feel great, and then why do we have these moments of feeling bad, right? So for those of you, so you're on the coach call, you are part of the Hybrid Heroes community, you are doing the program, right? Now, with training is designed. What's it designed to do? What's our programs designed to do? They are designed, right, to challenge you and push you in some way, shape, or form. Now, we obviously have different designs for different problems, right? Different fitness levels. So it's not like do what the elites do. And our programming is not designed for the elites, right? We are training at a very, very high levels, and our program by nature can still deliver. But the program design is for people, right? It's not 3-hour training sessions. It's designed to be like, you finish work and you can do this on Monday, you can do this on Tuesday, so forth, so on. Some of the elites, like we're doing 3-4 hours in the gym, we're doing double sessions, we have that luxury. So we got to understand that the programs that we have are designed to work with you, but also designed thinking of you. you still have work, you still have commitments, you still have relationships, you still have family, and you still want to improve and better yourself, right? You're going to get challenged. You there, and then especially for those who come to us on a program, you are looking for structure and design, right? And we give you and we supply you that framework. And this has always been one thing about programming, hence why we do coach calls and hence why you still have me here to reach out. The program is a program. It's a fixed, framework, right? But your life is not fixed. It's changing. And obviously the people who can control, routine, consistency, discipline, they're the people that, will achieve better results. But for a lot of us, it's very hard just to go, okay, I'm going to be super disciplined, super consistent, and nothing's going to get in my way. So we have to understand there will be times that if you've had a busy day at work and you get to the gym, you might be challenged, you might be pressured, right? And that's going to come with some resistance. That's going to come with, I don't want to do this, right? Now, let's just go again, the flip side. When do we not have these issues? When does training feel good and it's a flow and there's no issue? Does life have to be perfect? No, not really. You can still have work, you can still have the same commitments, but we are in this highly motivated state, right? So you could be just starting the program. And we do see it. People who just start the program, compliance, consistency is all there for the first 3 weeks on average. Then we see it's trending. You might be one of these people. We know when you're dropping off. We know when your motivation is going low, and it is normal human behavior. It is normal human behavior. Hence why we're doing calls like this to give you a little pep, little kick up the bum. But so some just are self-driven. They know their goal. They know their whys, right? They're not so emotionally, up and down because they are controlling their thoughts. They are understanding, and this is kind of part of the talk, is to understand. It's to understand highs and lows. So because if we think something's wrong, we're going to swing like, wow, it's really wrong. And then likewise, when we think it's good, but we don't understand that there is going to be a bad day, this is called when we are failing to emotionally regulate ourselves, right? But those that just understand that it all comes together, right? Like when you sign up for a program, when you sign up to do HYROX, when you sign up to challenge yourself, right? You're signing up to all of it, the good and the bad. And this is a big reminder, but it's a reminder that there is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing bad with it. Now, in saying that, right? And yes, we're going to get challenged. We're going to push ourselves, right? Motivation is going to drop down. Now, this is when motivation drops, right? This is what you have to go to. And this is where I see a lot of people getting frustrated, getting depressed, right? They start comparing themselves to people, which makes them even more frustrated and depressed. And this is where we see people just like give up. They give up, or they struggle with their program, or they then put it aside. They miss a few days, which makes them feel even worse, right? Which makes them feel even worse. And the common behavior trait here, and this is what I do to anyone who speaks to me, this is the first thing that I do, is we're focused so hard on the problem. We get so zoned in on the problem. Problem. I'm not good enough at running. My shin's a little bit sore. This, right? And we get so upfront with fucking problems, right? That we fail to see the bigger picture. We fail to see the long-term goal, right? So what I want you to do right now, if you're feeling like this, right? Maybe a little bit, like maybe you're not, maybe you're fully like just feeling frustrated. This calls are really good. I need us to pull ourselves right back. We need to think bigger again. And what does thinking bigger again mean? Why have you started this? Why have you signed up for a HYROX, right? Is it because you want to become a HYROX world champion? Or is it because you want to challenge yourself? You want to do something fun, right? You want to get in shape. You want to start running again. You want to feel good about yourself. This is the big picture, right? Like the majority of us are not going to be like, let's call it a professional HYROX athlete. And what is a professional HYROX athlete? Like there's only, I reckon, 10 people in the world that are making money from like some endorsements and some winning races. Right? For the other millions of people out there, it's not a living. So do you want to be a professional, the top 10 in the world? Or are you doing this again because it's a great lifestyle? It's a great way to live. It's a great reason to run and to train and to be with your friends. So if we take that zoom out, right? Zoom out and go, wow, 6 months ago, I couldn't even run. Now I can run 5K. You know what? Before HYROX, like I never thought I'd do anything like this. Now I've lost 20 kilos and blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm getting older. I'm in my late 30s. I'm in my 40s, my 50s. But HYROX, I've never been in such better shape since training for HYROX. And I'm feeling better. See how like there's a bigger issue, there's a bigger problem, there's a bigger focus out there, right? Then sometimes like, oh, I can't be bothered going to the gym, or the program, you know, oh, I don't feel motivated today, or my shin is sore, or my leg, whatever it is, the problems come with the plan. Problems are there to create a problem so we can then create a solution. That solution might be just needing to train like harder. It might be you need discipline, you need consistency. Maybe you need then to reach out and ask, like myself, for more expert advice on a challenge that you're having that you need to learn to overcome. So it's all normal, guys. It's all normal. Now, this is one thing I've experienced lately, like currently experiencing, and everyone's going to experience the same. So we talk about comparison, we talk about this, that, right? But especially in this world of HYROX, so many people, friends, communities doing it, right? Now, along the way, part of that pressure or stress or not feeling good enough, there will be a trigger there. There will be a trigger, right? And that trigger, right, is the thing that you need to work on and focus on in order to make a breakthrough in your life. So for a lot of people, and I do this too, they're doing the program, they're doing the plan, they're getting results, and then all of a sudden, they just disappear. All of a sudden, it's too hard. All of a sudden, they miss 2 weeks. All of a sudden, they just go on a holiday, they get away. It's like, why is this behavior? And why the behavior is they're getting pressured, pressured like as in, they're now, having to really stay consistent. They're really now having to be disciplined because, life is, happening around them. And it's at that point that, there's two types of people. And I had this conversation with someone this morning. There's two types of people. There's the person that sees the pressure or the trigger as a negative and they run away and they go back to old beliefs and habits. Right? But the very fact that you're in a position where you're getting triggered, now you might be getting triggered because your friend is getting extremely fit and in shape, right? Now, what does that mean? Why is that triggering to you? Not because you're jealous of your friend, but because your friend is getting in shape and maybe you're not getting as in shape, or maybe you're not leaning out, or maybe you're not improving like they are. So they just shine a light on you, on your insecurities. Maybe you did eat a little bit too much chocolate. Maybe you didn't go to the gym as strict as you could. Maybe you didn't, and now your friend getting a shape shines it on you. So you're going to do a couple of things here. You're either going to make an issue, right, to get some sympathy and attention, or you're going to bail. You're going to fucking bail, right? So the other type of person will see that trigger, and this is very few people. They'll see that trigger, and they'll go, fuck, like that, I feel bad about myself right now. Why? This person, or when I'm around these people, or when I see this social media, or I do that, why do I feel bad? Why does this, eat me up here? And you know why it is? Because I'm not living up to my expectations. I am not doing all that I am capable of doing. And they are shining the light on me. And that is the hard truth. But there are people that take that and go, you know what? I got to be better. I got to learn. I got to push through this discomfort. I got to keep following the program. I got to keep engaging with my coach. I got to keep eating better. I got to keep doing the work. I got to keep sucking it up. I got to keep waking up early in the morning. I got to keep going to the gym after my, 8-hour shift at work. I got to keep, going. It's not easy, guys. It is not easy. And I'm here to remind you that it's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be. You didn't sign up for easy. I don't have the easy HYROX plan. Like, you don't go to HYROX and buy the HYROX ticket and buy the easy ticket. And they go, oh, you want the easy version? We'll just make the run 500 meters for you. No worries. Like, it's the same. You either get better and level up, right? Or you change your goals and start playing chess or something. Like, does this make sense, guys? Does this make sense? I'm being just a little bit direct because I'm talking to the problem, right? And for us to just think it's okay to just constantly retreat back to our comfort zone? Is it? Like, is it? If you've signed up to this coach program, if you're on this fucking coach call, if you are here, like 20 minutes into this call, still listening to me, it's not okay. You know that, right? So if you're not getting to this point as well, where something is triggering you, if you are just like, I'm just on this perfect, smooth, linear progression and nothing is a problem, nothing is getting in my way, right? Then like the question is, like, are you actually like making the progress, right? Or it's like you just haven't got there yet. Maybe you're just still in that beginner phase. Maybe you're in the intermediate phase. Maybe you're still on that dream run, but there will be a point, right? There will be a point, right? We're working with some really, really high level athletes that only 12 months ago were not high level athletes. And it's been a great ride, but guess what? They're getting to now. They're getting to that point. Everyone has that point, right? And this point might not just come from training. It might come from something totally different. It might come from work. It might come from relationship, right? But then, you know, we either then use training as an avenue to, you know, regulate, or we use it as an excuse, right? Why you can't handle stuff, right? But whatever it is, it's about you becoming better. So guys, I'm really going to encourage you, when you get to those triggers, when you get to those moments where you feel like, no, I give up. What it's like, just this is the one thing. This is one thing. There's no right or wrong in the world, and you know, we don't want to do anything that is going to put you in harm or is going to create long-term harm to you, right? So, you know, in saying this, it's a concept as well. But we want to make sure. Sorry, I lost the point I had. I will come back to it. I'll come back to it. We don't want to put harm, yada, yada, yada. I'm sorry, guys. I lost my point there. So I guess with this, you know, yeah, we want to make sure that, yeah, these triggers, right? These triggers, these moments, right? Yeah, this is what I'm going to say. I'm back. Damien's back. Okay. Is when you get to that point, just to be patient. This is what I ask of you, right? Now, what I mean by being patient is don't react to the situation. I want you to acknowledge the trigger. All right, something's triggering me. Something's bothering me. Now, before we go and bail, like, just sit there. Just get through the next day. Just get through the next workout, right? If someone bothers you, just don't say anything. Just like think about it for another day or two, right? If the trigger is still there, if your feeling is still there, then I still want you to go, is this a me thing or a them thing? Me thing or them thing? And maybe this is your growth. This is happening. That's what growth feels like. It's painful. It's frustrating. It's confusing. But if you can just stay there for a week or 2 weeks, right? Just go, is this a me thing or them thing, right? You might realize that if you get through it, then those excuses and all those reasons, they just don't have as much validity. And then you start going, wait, that thing isn't bothering me as much. Actually, you know what? I just got onto the workout and I wanted to bail, or I wanted to act like I was injured, or I wanted to do this to make it easier. But you know what? I'm just going to get through this workout. I'm just going to apply myself this workout and see how I feel. I'm going to get through one more training session, one more week, right? And then what you'll start to go is, wait a minute. That feeling's gone now, and I've pushed through and I've leveled up. And what bothered me doesn't bother me now. That is a breakthrough. That is a breakthrough moment. So I really hope that you can just be there. But if it's still there after a couple of weeks, or it's just getting debilitating and it's really annoying, maybe there is an issue there. And we got to think intelligently about that, right? Maybe it is a negative environment. Maybe it is someone that's bringing you down. But then ultimately that's your choice too, and go, well, I got to change the environment. I got to change something. All right, guys, I will wrap up the call here. This was a great chat. I really hope that this resonates with a lot of you. You can see how passionate I am about this, because 2 reasons. A, I've been coaching people with this like behavior type stuff for so long, right? But B, we're dealing with a lot of people right now that are going through this. The biggest problems we're facing with people right now in hybrid and HYROX training hasn't even got to do with the training. It's got to do with their mindset. It's got to do with what they think about themselves. And it's mainly the reason why people are suffering is because of themselves. They are the ones bullying themselves. They are the ones telling themselves they are not good enough, focusing on the problem rather than being their best supporter, rather than being like, you know what, you got you, right? You know what, today is about getting 1%. I think I'm going to my top 1% better every day. Like Hybrid Heroes, our slogan here is progress over perfection, right? You don't have to live up to nobody else's goals or values except your own. Guys, you got this. You fucking got this, all right? Now, if you're doing HYROX Sydney, we're just 11 weeks out pretty much now. Jesus, let's get our ass in gear. Let's train hard. Wherever you are in the world, I'm sure there's a HYROX coming up soon. We have all the programs there for you. If you haven't checked them out, we've got new programs there. We've got station specific. It can be a lot. If you need help choosing it or understanding what is your next move, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Guys, have a great Easter weekend wherever you are in the world, and I'll talk to you all very soon.